Hey everyone, welcome to Shima Flow Yoga. I'm Jody and today is day 3 of our 28-day yoga series, New Year, New You. Today we are focusing on building a strong, healthy, and defined back. Take it at your own pace. Rest if you need to. Join in when you're ready. If you want to listen to some music, follow me on Spotify at Jody Shimabukuro. The playlist specifically designed for this practice is NYNY Day 3. So go grab your yoga mat and let's find your happy place. So today we're going to get started in a reclined position. So go ahead and come onto your back. Just draw the knees into your chest. Rock side to side a few times. And then let's release. Bringing the soles of the feet together, the knees open to the side. Rest your hands on your belly. And this will be a reminder as we feel the rise and fall of the belly. A reminder to focus in on our breath. So come to an easy, natural breath, breathing in and out of the nose. And as we begin to bring awareness to our breath, don't feel as if you have to change anything. Let's just notice our natural state of breath, our natural state of breathing, the pace, the depth. And opening our hearts and our minds to our practice today, letting go of judgment, of expectation, accepting what is in this moment. And then let's bring the knees together. Okay, we're going to separate the feet about hip width distance, bringing your ankles under your knees, your arms to your sides. And inhale, let's float the arms above the head. So reach all the way up to your fingertips, all the way up above the head and stretching through. And now as you exhale, you're going to press through the feet, lift your hips up and bring your arms back down to your sides. Okay, so relax your toes here as you come up into this bridge pose. Bring the chin kind of away from the chest, hug the inner thighs in. Inhale, lower the hips down, reach your arms above your head. And exhale, lift your hips, hands come to your sides. Inhale, lower, reach your arms up. We're going to do this a few times, just move the pace of your breath. Exhale, arms come down, hips come up. Again, inhale, lower, reach your arms up. And exhale, bring the arms down, lift the hips. Do one more time. Inhale, lower down, reach your arms up above your head, stretch and reach for the fingertips. Exhale, bring the arms back down, lift the hips. And let's hold right here in this bridge pose. So just going to kind of walk the shoulders in towards each other a little bit. See if you can interlace your fingers here. And pressing through the feet, relaxing again through your toes, hugging your inner thighs. Noticing that nice compression through the back of the body, especially through your lower back as we begin to strengthen the muscles of the back and the spine. Compressing. Pressing up a little bit more. Deep breath in and then exhale. Let's slowly lower back down. Okay, draw the knees to chest and then slowly come on up, rocking and rolling up. And we're going to come right onto our hands and knees. Start with a cat-cow vinyasa. So Bring your wrists under your shoulders, spread your fingers. Keep your navel pulled in towards your spine. We're going to inhale and lift the heart, the tailbone up, take the gaze up, straighten out through those arms, strong through the hands. Exhale and round to cat, press the navel to the spine. Feel that nice stretch, that nice release. Inhale, lift back up into your cow pose. And exhale, round back into your cat. And inhale. And exhale. We'll come to a neutral spine. The inhale, we're going to extend the right leg straight back. Okay? And reach the left arm straight forward. Almost like you're going to shake someone's hand. Reach and lengthen and just lift up so slightly. Keep the belly in. Try and keep your hips square to the mat. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release down. And then inhale, other side. Left leg, right arm. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach. Press through the heel, reach through the fingertips. And exhale, release. Other side, left leg, right arm. Good, and release down. Let's keep going. Right leg, left arm, inhale. And then this time on the exhale, you're going to sweep the right leg out to the right and the left arm out to the left. Try to keep it up. Bring it back to center. Exhale, release. Left leg, right arm. Sweeping out. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more time on each side. Okay. Right leg, left arm reaching. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, release. One more time. Left leg, right arm reaching. Inhaling and exhaling, opening up. Inhale and exhale. Now let's come to child's pose. So we're going to sit back on the heels, all the way down, lower the chest, lower the forehead, and reach your arms straight forward. So coming into child's pose just gives us a gentle release through that back, a gentle counter pose for our back bends, or back strengthening poses. Good. So reach forward, downward facing dog. So walk the hands out. Hands again are just a bit wider than shoulder width distance. As you take a peek up to your hands, plant them firmly, rise up, up onto the knees, tuck your toes, lift your hips up, and press away through the hands, melting your heart. Good. And as always, moving around as you need to, doing whatever you need to do in these poses so you're feeling on the deepest level possible. Good. Maybe swaying the hips left to right, bicycling the feet or the heels. Good. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, look up, exhale, walk, step, or jump your feet all the way forward between the hands. We're going to start those sun salutations. Inhale, flat back, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, reach your arms above your head. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. Take the gaze up, exhale, forward, fold all the way down, bring your chest to your thighs, drop the head, look at your knees. Inhale, halfway, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step to the back of the mat, or jump. And then knees up or down, bend your elbows to lower your body down. Flip your feet, inhale. Press through your hands as you lift your heart, roll your shoulders back. You can stay lower in this back bend, okay? But just take a moment to feel that nice compression in this cobra. And then if you want to go a little bit deeper, straighten the arms and lift the chest even more. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, press away, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale, come up on your toes, bend your knees, look up. Exhale, walk, step, or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway, gaze up. Exhale and fold all the way down. Inhale, rise up to standing, full stretch up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And again, inhale, sweep the arms up. Urdhva Hastasana, hands to ceilings. Exhale, fold. This is Uttanasana. Forward fold, chest to thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, shoulders draw back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or jump to the back of the mat and bend your elbows to lower down. Again, knees up or down as you lower. Inhale, flip the feet. Lift up through the heart into your cobra or higher to up dog. Again, just take a moment to pause to feel the strength through your back and through your spine here. And then exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, and push away. Already starting to notice that heat building in the body. Inhale, up on the toes, bend your knees. Exhale, walk, step, maybe hop it forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Let's rise all the way up. Inhale and exhale, hands to your heart. One more time here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen the spine, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step, or maybe jump back into your plank, lowering down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to up dog, to cobra, into your back bend, wherever you're taking that in this moment. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold right here. Press away. Okay, so we're going to inhale, we're going to lift the right leg up towards the sky. So again, we're going to open up through the hip and bend the knee. Okay, so right here, you're going to keep opening up your hip until you flip the dog over. That left heel comes down. Now lower your hips down just to hover and inhale. Sweep up, reach the arm back. And then exhale, lower the hips. And inhale, reach back up. Good. Feel the strength through the back and the spine. That's our focus. Exhale, release down. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, flip back over and step your right foot between your hands. So we're going to come into a crescent lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. And this crescent lunge is just a transition pose. So as you come into this lunge, focus on that front foot. And we're going to shift the weight forward into that right foot, come into balance, okay? So as we're coming into balance here, straighten out your left leg. See if you can flex that left foot. Keep your arms up above your ears and then start to bend at that right hip. This is called Warrior 3. So you lift that body to parallel. And then notice if this left hip starts to pop up, see if you can drop the hip down. A little bit more challenge, we get that. Reaching through, lift up. Belly in, arms up. Gaze forward. If you need to slightly bend that standing knee, go ahead and bend that standing knee a little bit. Good. Take one more breath in and then slowly start to step back, okay? And then straighten out your right leg. So we're going to open our hips now to the left, okay? Spin your left toes out just slightly so they're pointed straight forward, and then right foot, right toes point straight to the front of the mat. Line your right heel up with the center of your back foot. Bring your arms to a T. This is called triangle pose. So we're going to reach and lengthen. So see if you can reach those toes or those fingers past your toes, okay? And then we're going to just drop that right hand down and then take the left arm up. So you want to stay open here through the front body, right? So draw the left hip over the right hip, left shoulder over the right shoulder, left arm up, okay? And open it up. Okay, and then start to lean back a little bit. Maybe you can get those fingers a little bit deeper, but you want these shoulders and hips to be on the same plane so you can get that deepest sensation through the back of the body. Okay, taking that gaze up if that feels good, straight forward or even down towards your foot. Keep leaning back. Belly in. Good. One more breath in. And then exhale. Let's release. Bend the knee. Plant the hands. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Let's inhale to plank pose. Come into that high push-up position, knees up or down. Exhale, bend your elbows to lower. Inhale, flip your feet, straighten up, lift your heart. Good. Notice that strength through the back. Exhale, tuck your toes. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend your knee, open your hip. And again, we're just going to keep opening up that hip until that foot falls down onto the floor. Lower the hips up, and then inhale, reach up and stretch. Exhale, release the hips down. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, take it up. And then exhale, we're going to flip forward, right, left foot steps forward, back to Crescent Lunge. Slowly rising up. Find your balance here. Okay, rooting down through that front foot. We're going to shift forward for Warrior 3. Again, let's get the length first as we're just kind of balancing here on this foot. Reach the fingers up, straighten the right leg, flex that back foot as you slowly begin to hinge forward, lowering the chest, lifting that back leg. Again, notice your hips. Pull the right hip down a little bit. Yes, that makes it definitely more challenging, but more effective as well. Reaching the arms straight forward and up. Squeezing your glute to lift up that back leg a little bit more. Now pull your belly in and feel that strength. Again, bending that standing knee a little bit if you need to. And always in balanced poses, gaze should be steady, focusing on a non-moving object to help you hold the pose. Couple more breaths. Take a deep inhale. Now exhale, step the right leg back, straighten out the legs, open your hips to the right. Again, we're going to line that left heel up with the center of the back foot. Spin your back heel out just slightly so toes are pointed straight forward. Arms to a T. Inhale, reach the fingers over the toes. Exhale, lower the hand down, reach the right arm up, leaning back. Take the gaze up. Again, see if you can get your hips right here and your shoulders on one plane right here. One more breath in, and then exhale, release down. Let's step back to downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, your low push-up. Inhale, lifting back up to Cobra or Up Dog. And then exhale, taking it back to downward facing dog. Okay, let's inhale back into that plank position, and then we're going to lower our bodies all the way down onto the mat. And just take a moment, rest your forehead on your hands, and just take a moment to breathe and to feel, and to check in. Okay, so bring your arms along your side and rest your chin or take your gaze straight forward. Your arms to your sides with your palms up. So this is Locust Pose. So we're really going to focus on building that strength. Okay, we're going to feel it here. So take a deep breath in and exhale. You're going to lift your heart and then lift your legs. You can lift your arms and reach back as if you're trying to touch your feet with your fingertips. Take the gaze up, but keep the neck relaxed. You don't want to strain your neck in this pose. Continue to breathe. Point your toes, energy through your feet. Thighs are strong. Feel the glutes as you lift the legs, lifting the chest. Take a deep breath in. And then lower down and relax again. Resting your forehead, or you can rest your head to one side or the other. Okay, come again. Bringing your arms to your sides. So you can do that same variation that we just did, or we're going to take another arm variation with this pose. So we're going to bring the arms out to goalpost arms. So if this isn't working for you, come back to those straight arms. So we're going to inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lift the legs. Hold right here. Squeezing, almost like you're squeezing a little ball between your shoulder blades. Breathing. Straighten the legs, point the toes, squeeze the thighs, lift up through your glutes, through your heart. One more breath in. And release down. And again, rest your forehead, or if you took your head to one side, turn it to the other side. Okay, one more time, third time's the charm, right? Bring your arms again, either to your side, okay? Or goalpost arms. Or even more intensity, we're gonna bring the hands behind the head, okay? So we're gonna inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the legs. Again, take the gaze forward. Hold here and breathe. Get really active through the body here, but always put balance towards your efforts. So when I say get really active, we still want to maintain that point of balance. So we're not struggling. We're challenging ourselves, but not to the point of struggle, or to the point where it's hard to breathe. Go ahead and take one more breath in, and then exhale, release, whew, and relax. Breathe into the back of the body to start to create some more space, some more sensation. Okay, we're going to slowly release up into child's pose now. So take your hands under your shoulders, press up, lift your hips, sit back onto your heels, and open your knees wide here so that your torso can just fall between the thighs. Bring your arms to your sides and relax your body. And just take notice of how that feels through your back now. A nice, very gentle release through the back and through the spine as we begin our counter posing. Okay, so we're gonna just place your hands on the mat and lift your chest up here as you draw your knees in. Okay, and come back to child's pose. Take your hands around your heels, tuck your chin in towards your chest, and then place the forehead, or right at the hairline on the mat. You're going to lift your hips up and roll onto the top of the head to rabbit pose. Deeper stretch for the back and spine. And slowly release back down. All right, let's rise up and swing the legs around as we come onto our back. We're going to draw the knees into the chest. Lift the legs up towards the ceiling. So we're going to move into plow pose. This is going to really give us a nice deep stretch for the entire spine. So you're going to lift your hips up. Place your hands on your low back and then just bring your feet back behind the head. And then walk your shoulders in towards each other a little bit. Use your hands to press into that back as you extend your feet. Lengthen your feet towards the floor behind you. So you can stay here with your legs straight, or you can come into ear pressure pose where you bend your knees and bring them to the outside of your ears. So really whichever one gives you a better stretch. When we bend our knees into the ear pressure pose, it takes the hamstrings out. So if your hamstrings are on the tight side, this might feel better. On the other hand, if you're a little bit more open, this might feel better to come into plow pose if you're more open through the back of the body. And we're going to slowly roll on out, onto the back. Bring the knees to the chest. And then drop your feet down. Come into a nice reclined twist. So scoot your hips over to the left a little bit and then drop your knees to the right. Let's take the right hand on the outside of the thigh. Turn your gaze over to the left and then just relax. And again, anchor your shoulder down as you press through the outside of that thigh to get a deeper twist. And come back to center. Let's scoot the hips back to center and then sweep them over to the right. Drop your hips to the left. Right arm reaches out. Again, anchor the right shoulder. Press to the outside of the thigh. Take your gaze over to the right. All right, let's come back to center again, nice and easy. As you bring your knees to center, scoot the hips back in, lift your knees to your chest. If it feels good, circle the knees around, rock side to side, a little bit more movement through that lower back. It feels good to kind of massage it out a little bit. And then let's inhale, hug the knees in. Hug the knees to the chest, round out through that back one last time. And then release all the way out. So extend the feet to the corners of the mat, moving into our final rest of Shavasana. So get comfortable in your space. And then find complete stillness. Okay, let's start to bring some movement back now as we come to the awakening state. Just moving through your fingers and your toes, maybe in some nice circular motion with the wrists and the ankles. And then bring your knees into your chest. Let's keep our eyes closed as we transition up to a seated position. So first, we'll roll over to either your left or right side. And then press in through your hands as you come back up to a seated position. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, that's the heart center, palms touch, thumbs draw into the chest. And take a moment again, just having gratitude to the ability to feel on such a deep level. Inhale and sweep the arms up above the head. And exhale, draw the hands again back to your heart. Namaste. Great job, everyone. 3 days down, 25 to go. If you felt challenged, again, that's a good thing. We're almost halfway through this week. If you like this video, please press the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay tuned tomorrow as we focus on building a strong and healthy upper body. Namaste.